marked what would have been Roy Rogers' 100th birthday. For generations of adults and children who watched his movies and TV shows, Roy Rogers was truly the king of the cowboys and a great American icon. They called him the king of the cowboys. And he knew how to make an entrance. Along with his beloved Palomino horse, Trigger, Roy Rogers endeared audiences with his charm.
You know you're kind of cute.
His charisma.
Hold the stagecoach here. The rest of you men follow me. Let me ride through the wide open country.
And his singing voice.
Don't fence me in.
The son of a shoemaker went from humble beginnings to become a box office smash in Hollywood, making over 100 films from the 1930s to the 1950s, and starring in his own television show.
Starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys.
The Roy Rogers Show inspired audiences to be, like Roy, a forthright cowboy who valued honesty, decency, and humility.
They must be taking Pat to the Milltown jail.
With his wife, singer-actress Dale Evans, his horse, Trigger, and his beloved dog, Bullet.
Happy trails.
Roy Rogers showed America what it was to be a hero, to favor good over evil, to honor the family, and to love children. And Roy Rogers Jr., otherwise known as Dusty, is here along with his son, Dustin Rogers. Gentlemen, good to see you.
Al, it's good to see you again.
We got to see you, Dusty, of course, last year during the estate auction.
Right.
And I got to tell you, in his 100th year, what would have been his 100th birthday, what do you think you'd be thinking about?
Oh, probably how much the world has changed, and that you have to pay $5 for coffee now. That's something you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, what do you remember about your childhood?
Oh, I'll tell you, there was 9 of us kids, so it was kind of wild and crazy. And I had 5 sisters, so my life was pretty miserable.
and Dustin, you're the youngest of 16 grandkids.
Yes, sir.
You were 21 when your grandfather passed away. What are your memories of Roy?
My memories are, I started working at the museum in junior high, cleaning toilets. You got to start at the bottom at the family business there. And, I just remember being there at the museum and old enough to drive him around. He'd call me and I'd go pick him up, and we'd share stories in the drive-in, and stories that I wouldn't give $1 million for. I mean, they're just incredible. You can imagine what this man has seen in his lifetime.
Absolutely.
And some of the stories that he would share were great.
And you're both going to be on the grand finale float at the Rose Parade, the Tournament of Roses.
We're going to be part of the grand finale. Yeah, we're going to do RFD TV's putting in a beautiful 75-foot float. It's going to have Trigger and Bullet on there, and Dustin and I and the High Riders will be there singing Happy Trails for 5.5 miles. But the great thing about it is going to be this year the parade has allowed us to have 100 Palomino horses, Golden Palomino, in the lead, and then it's going to stop the parade at the very end and do a little salute to the...
And in fact, I think we have a shot of your mom and dad as Grand Marshals in 1977.
That's right.
So a little bit of history repeating itself.
That's right, And of course, the theme of the parade this year is Just Imagine, and for a lot of kids who are my age, I'm a baby boomer myself, and I grew up with a good time, and it is imagining that this could be again.
Music was so much a part of your dad's legacy,
so, yeah.
and you guys have carried that legacy on.
We have. It's our responsibility to carry Dad's legacy on, and we're going to be doing that. We do it in Branson, Missouri right now. We have a show that we do with the High Riders 5 days a week, and next year we move up to RFD TV's The Theater in Branson, so we're looking forward to a great relationship with them.
This year is honor, everything that we've done in the show this year is in honor of Roy's 100. So we've done songs that Roy either wrote or enjoyed singing. Next year, Dale would have been 100. So next year, all of our songs for the show next year are going to center around Dale.
And are you guys going to sing in a falsetto?
Yes. We'll just cinch the belt a little tighter.
Do you think we'll ever see a comeback of the Western comeback?
I've seen a few of the one. I would hope that it would come back. It's been a lot slower. It used to be about every 25 years they'd come back. But I don't see it. And my dad used to say, son, there's movies out there I wouldn't even want Trigger to watch.
We're going to have to leave it there. Dusty and Dustin Rogers, so good to see both of you.
Same here. Thanks a lot.
The 2-month celebration of Roy Rogers airs on RFD TV, leading up to the grand finale float at the Tournament of Roses Parade, live on January 2nd, right here on NBC. And still to come, spicing up your wardrobe.